Hello, everybody. First of all, Shavua Tov. It is right now Matzeh Pesach. It's Shavua Tov and Mazel Tov.
That's what they say in our house.
That's what they say in our house, too.
It is Matzeh Pesach. It is 12:41 a.m. We just finished making and eating mafleta, having a mimuna. It was super fun. The mafleta was awesome. And we are here ready to record episode 6. Possibly the final, but there might be one more episode of our season 1 of Peas in a Podcast. So welcome everybody to Peas in a Podcast. I'm super excited to be here. Ellie, this is our 6th episode. Ellie is here again. No, talk. We're not going to remain anonymous here.
No, I know. Right, we talk. It's 12:40.
So it's very exciting. This is our 6th episode, Ellie.
This is our 6th.
That's crazy.
I thought on podcast he goes by Robin.
Oh, yeah, Robin.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, it's 12:41, Eric. Okay, please.
You know what's weird? I always listen to your podcast.
Also, I didn't even introduce you yet.
1 second.
Why are you talking? I didn't introduce you yet.
Because no one stops.
Oh, my gosh.
You're jumping the gun. You're jumping the gun.
Now they know what I have to deal with always.
This podcast has been hijacked.
One second.
All right, welcome to Peas in a Podcast with Eric. I'm here to interview my sister Danielle.
Oh my gosh, I've totally lost control.
Oh God.
Okay, season 6. No. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. Season 1, episode 6, Peas in a Podcast, all in the family. We have here Dum
Eric.
And
Ben.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Just called yourself Ben? What?
Yeah, he did.
Josh called you Benji tonight, and that got shot
Benji
down.
doesn't work.
Your name is not Ben either, though.
It's not Benji.
It's Benjamin or Benj.
Oh, no, Benjamin.
Or Benjamin. When Benjamin was born, my mother doesn't like nicknames, and when Benjamin was born, she used to be like, "Oh, Benji, Ben." My mother would be like, "It's Benjamin," because that's how you say it in French, Benjamin. But like, she really doesn't like nicknames, so he has no nickname. Benj, but we call you Benj.
But that's only you guys.
Oh, sure, fine.
No, other people don't call you Benj. Also,
Never.
right, Benjamin's Hebrew name is not Binyamin.
No, it's
Just for the record.
Yeah, just for the record.
Although you can call him Benjamin if you want.
No, that would be weird. That's not his
I
name.
do it sometimes.
Over Yontif, he started calling him Binyamin. So Dovey was calling him Binyamin.
That's not alright. Dobie was calling Ari Renav Yisrael for like 2 weeks, and Ari was responding. That's Ellie's
so
brother.
nice.
Ari's so nice.
He didn't want to
Finally,
tell him.
Ellie heard it. I was like, Dobie, what are you doing? He's like, Yisrael. Ellie's like, you know his name's Ari.
That's really hilarious.
All right, anyway, let's start this podcast.
Okay, so we have Eric and Benjamin here. They're my younger brothers. I'm the oldest. They're littler than me.
I kind of look at myself like your big brother.
Do you now?
I do.
Why?
Because I'm
What would
like,
qualify you as my big brother?
first of all, I'm your oldest brother.
No, you're actually not.
I'm your oldest brother.
He's your oldest brother.
I don't know what you're saying. It's too technical, but you're younger than me.
I get that. But I'm also the brother that would protect you if you needed it because I'm the oldest.
Actually, technically, he's a lawyer. So actually, if I need protecting, I'm going to him.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry.
Interesting.
If I need, like...
It's a good thing we did it this week versus last week.
Oh,
now he's a lawyer.
Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause for Benjamin, who passed the bar on his first try with flying colors. Woo!
I'll say this.
Yes?
Eric couldn't even be your hitman because Dad, with his mafia...
Wow, this
They
guy's
don't know.
deep, really. No, they know from the dad episode.
They don't know about the mafia. We discussed the mafia.
I think we got into
Yeah.
it.
Did
no?
we get into
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh, God.
He's not, in fact, in the mafia. However, Eric has a conspiracy theory that he's in the mafia.
Well, the bullet holes gave it away in the car.
Eric's sweating.
Eric, he's not in the mafia. It's okay.
I have to call my accountant, make sure the books are okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you guys want to hear the questions people ask you?
Sure.
Okay, do you want me to hold back if I think you don't want to be asked this, or do you want me to ask
Just
anyway?
ask and we could say no.
Or you could just choose not to answer?
Can we see the questions? Or not?
Absolutely not.
No, that's the whole point.
If I were in control here, I would be able to see them.
Well, it's called Peas in a Podcast.
No,
and I'm
nobody
Peas,
got to see
so-
before.
In honor of
I
me
didn't get
passing
to
the
see.
bar, we'll plead the fifth if we don't want to answer.
That is so lame.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's not even funny for lawyers.
By the way, lawyers would think that.
If your
even
boss
Eric-
knows this, you might get fired.
Even Eric,
Lawyers have really bad senses of humor.
even Eric didn't
True.
think that was funny, and also that was your one. You got it too early for the podcast. Eric can
Which
only make
one?
one funny joke a day. You just did it.
Was that funny?
It's 12:41 a.m.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Yeah, that
That's
was
a
way
long
too early in the
day.
day. Okay, ready. So, okay, I'm not holding back. Okay?
Don't
Go.
hold back.
What do you think of Peas Loving Carrots? I don't think it means me specifically. I think it means like the brands, like Peas Loving. I mean, it's not a brand.
I can take this one.
Like, yeah, okay, fine.
I think it's really cool. Like my
oh,
sister.
nice. You're
who-
not seeing us fist bump, but
Well,
we just did.
First of all, Danielle lives really far away, so I rarely get to see her. And with Peas Loving Carrots, I get to see her and the kids almost every day.
That's what I say when I travel. That's how I know what's going on in
no,
my house.
It's
Otherwise,
weird.
I have no clue.
It's weird because I
Instagram,
barely,
keeping families together everywhere.
but I barely see you guys. But I feel like I know exactly what's going on every day, so
Right.
that's kind of cool. And it's also a lot to be proud of. Danielle has gotten like
oh
a
my
big
God,
following,
I'm gonna cry.
and
Yeah, he's also
Like the
taking all my nice
nicest
stuff.
ever.
well, that's why I'm going first. But anyway, it's cool because,
Pick up
like,
something.
even for instance, tonight we went to go pick up pizza, and like 5 different people stopped us to ask if I was Danielle's brother, which is kind of weird. It should be the opposite.
Oh, they should be asking
yeah.
Danielle is Eric's brother. Like,
And so
Eric, that
it's
was
cool.
3
But
funny jokes.
Well, now you're in trouble because now it's like, are you the lawyer or the other one?
obviously, I'm not a lawyer.
Well, okay, fine. 1 second. Benjamin, do you want to answer that question also, or you'll just like
I
feel
think,
dumb?
Eric,
And
I think Eric said it very well. I think being proud of you is a big
Thank
part
you.
of it. And
You're sick.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so,
hearsay.
so what you just said.
Now we're using lawyer terms.
He wants to laugh. He's trying not to, but he wants to.
you guys are the
Okay.
worst.
Okay, wait a second. That leads into the next question, which is, Eric, what do you do?
Oh, this is good. I was hoping for this.
Oh, there was a few of them because I mentioned that Benjamin passed the bar. Yay! And people were like, well, what does Eric do?
So I actually started 2 businesses. One is called Mercury Capital Markets, where it's a real estate commercial mortgage brokerage and equity brokerage based out of New York. We do deals all over the country. If you or your husbands invest in real estate, you should reach out to me. It's not
That's
funny.
not funny. He does a
First
great
of all, I
job.
do a lot of business.
That was it. He just did.
He took the speaker and turned it towards him away from me. Oh my gosh.
Can
keeps
you
going
stop?
closer.
I'm in the middle of pitching my company. I started my
He does a very
company
good
at the end
job,
of
but-
2017. We're a little under 2 years old. We have closed about 32 transactions to date.
I'm 33.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
And 34
And-
is a number.
We keep on growing.
Wow.
We're growing
Wow.
faster and faster every year.
Bezrat Hashem.
I actually think
He's
I'm the
actually very
fastest
smart.
growing mortgage brokerage in New York right now.
Probably. And he's very smart and very bright and very trustworthy.
Thank you. And that leads to my next business
I'm
called...
just telling you, officially, this podcast is sponsored by Mercury Capital.
I would do that.
It costs $4,000.
I would do that,
right
too.
now. Right now, in cash.
I don't have that.
I'm kidding. It's family rate. It's free.
Oh, thank you.
Sponsorship
Family
is
usually
free.
is more.
So, and you...
Family rate is more.
Yeah, it's like the
Is
joke.
that a true thing?
Yeah, it's like always the joke. Oh, you get the family
You're not
rate.
supposed to charge your family. What kind of person
Yeah, what
charges
the
their
heck?
family?
What's with your family?
Turn very quickly.
You think
The
I'm
light
yarn with
just
this
heated
family?
up.
Oh my God.
Like we just teamed up on Ellie. Poor Ellie.
Anyway, you can reach out to me at Eric, ERIC, at mercurycapital.com. My other business is called Aero Equities.
Oh, we're still doing this. Go.
Aero Equities I launched this year with a friend of mine, and it's our real estate syndication platform. So if you do have money that you're looking to invest in real estate...
Nobody's listening anymore. You know they've all
No,
shut
I
this
think
off.
you're wrong.
What are you talking about? Everyone's
This is
looking
what
for
the
good
best
very
over
well.
15 is for.
Yeah.
Anyway, Aero Equities, AERO, and we
Yeah,
are
I'm
currently
sorry.
raising money for a
AERO.
number of deals around the country. And we're always looking for new investors and new opportunities. So if you're either selling real estate
Wait,
or
can I
looking to
invest?
invest in real estate, please feel free to reach out. Of course you
Can
can.
I invest?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You need like a jingle for
Do I
Anna.
need a specific amount of money to invest? I have
And
very
the
little.
last deal our minimum we wanted to take was 25,000.
Oh, yeah.
But we
I
had
thought you were going to say like $10.
we had,
like,
no,
all right, I'm in.
we had a few friends we let in for smaller, like 5,000, 10,000.
Oh, really? All right, I'll think about it. I mean, it's still $10 is my limit, but you know. Oh, well. But anyways, Eric is the bomb, so that is what he does, and he's amazing. And I'm not exactly 100% sure what he said because it's not cooking related, but I trust him. So go with him and bring your law deals to Benjamin. Is that law deals?
Law deals? No.
Law deals is not
Why?
the
That's a thing.
law deals. Bring your law
Your law deals.
Your law deals. Your
What would you call
transactions.
them? Your
Your
transactions.
transactions, like commercial real estate transactions.
Lawsuits?
Lawsuits, sure, yeah.
What kind of law do you do?
Real estate.
Oh,
Like,
you're both in
acquisition.
real estate. You
Yeah.
guys should go into business together.
We work together
Has
sometimes.
anybody? If you guys go into business together, I said that first. I get like commission.
No, I already introduced him to
I
people.
get commission because I just said that you guys should work together. So if you work together and you hit it big, I should be part of that because it was my idea.
Did you just introduce them
I
and you wanted
introduced them.
commission?
I did. I said they should
Oh,
work
man.
together. It was my idea. He does real estate law and he does real estate.
You know, we never put that together.
Did you not?
No.
You did. I
Get
don't know if
outta
they're
here.
joking. You're
What a
joking.
small world.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. Hold on, my phone. All right, I gotta go back. What was it like growing up with an awesome sister? I just want to
Okay.
show you for the record that awesome is in all capital locks. Do you
I'll
see
take
that?
this one.
Okay, yes, go for it.
Don't suck up.
I'm not going to suck up, but
Absolutely
it's
suck
like
up.
a little mushy.
Okay, fine.
You guys didn't know each other growing up. You were
Our-
5 years apart. I
Me
was
and Ellie
smack
are
in the
5 years
middle.
apart. Me and Ellie are 5 years
So
apart.
different.
You're such a middle
But you
child.
also
It's
didn't know
so
each other
sad.
growing up.
That's true. We actually didn't know each other. But we didn't grow up in the same house.
No, growing up with Danielle was pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would
my
say,
God.
as a little kid, growing up in a house with Eric is wild.
It's wild.
Don't make this a bash Eric thing.
Yeah,
And
turn.
Danielle was very cool to grow up with because Danielle, as you guys see, is super outgoing and she's very cool and loves cooking and loved good music and showed me a lot of those things. And even though she forced me
Oh, well, that leads to our next question.
to watch Gilmore Girls,
Honest, Gilmore Girls was the best show. Actually, it wasn't the
No.
best show. Second best. What was the best? Ellie knows. You will probably know if you think about it. What was my favorite
Charmed.
show?
your favorite
Yes,
Charmed.
Pretty good.
you got
Charmed.
it. Charmed all
But
the
the
way.
first few seasons of Charmed,
all the way through.
even when it was the different sister,
Do you know
All the
why
way
I
through.
didn't watch Charmed with you guys?
Why?
Because you would watch it at breakfast together. And
Yeah.
I couldn't eat
Big
breakfast
joke.
with you because I can't listen to people eat cereal.
Oh, you're crazy.
nuts.
Oh, there's like a
But
fun
no,
fact
we
about Eric.
didn't watch Charmed at breakfast. We
Yeah,
watched
you
Saved
did.
by the Bell at breakfast.
We watched Saved by the Bell. not
I
Saved
watched
Breakfast.
Saved by the Bell.
Charmed came
breakfast.
later. Charmed only made its morning
You
appearance
weren't
on
having
TNT.
these.
It only started on TNT when I was in 10th grade.
So
the
that's when
reruns
you
and
guys
breakfast.
watched Charmed together.
Before that was Saved by the Bell.
Saved by
always
the
at
Bell.
breakfast.
Unless
Yeah.
it was college years.
College years
Yeah.
were the worst. Did you watch college?
No, elementary
You watched
school
college
was the
years?
worst.
Yeah. You liked college years?
College years Saved by the Bell was the worst.
No, elementary was
that was the
worst.
best.
No, elementary wasn't the best. Let's not go crazy.
Because the Kelly Kapowski, like,
no, high school
Right,
was the
sorry,
best.
sorry. High school was the best. I got
Yeah.
confused with elementary.
High school was the best. Okay, fine. 1 second. Hold on. My phone keeps going on lock mode. I don't know how to do this. Okay, that leads to the next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bossy was Danielle growing up?
10.
oh, I have an
Are
amazing
you
story.
serious? Are you kidding me?
I
Are you
I have
kidding me?
yes.
10?
If there's an 11,
Stop
it's an
turning
11.
the speaker towards you. It needs to hear all of us.
Okay, but it's my story.
Oh my god.
Speaker's over here.
So,
You're literally next
growing up in our house,
Jumped on that one really
Yeah.
quickly.
we had like a long walk from Danielle's room to the kitchen. So growing up at night, Danielle would always like call me on the intercom. Hey, Eric, come to my room. Let's hang out. I want to talk. And me being a little brother, I'd be like, oh, cool. I'll go talk to Danielle. And sometimes we would talk. One time I actually let her cut my hair, which was a disaster.
What's happening?
He was so stupid. Who lets their sister with no cutting experience?
I don't know if this is
cut their
bossy.
hair?
We're having
Cutting
fun.
people's hair in the
I
middle
told
of
him
the
he needed a haircut, and I convinced him I was really good at it. He got sent home from school the next day.
Anyway, how did mom and dad let me go to school like that?
Sometimes they were so oblivious. What was going on?
Also, you didn't eat breakfast.
But anyway, so back up. Danielle she'd call me to her room. Eric, let's talk, whatever. I'd come in her room. She'd be like, Eric, do me a favor while you're up. Can you get me a cup of water?
She did that to me yesterday.
I always need water. I'm so thirsty. It's on my
Oh my gosh.
But she can't walk to get
She
it.
replaced you.
But the effort that goes into the planning and doing of this.
That's what happens. We're standing out here. We walk into the room, and then she's like, "Oh, I need water. Can you go get it?"
I forget until
I'm
I'm
happy
in the bed.
I always do go get you water.
Thank you.
So yes, in 11.
An 11? That's not
yeah.
bossy. I asked you. I didn't say you had to go
Eric,
get me
that's
water.
like a 9 plus you're an 11 of gullible. The amount of times you fell for that.
I mean, it's
Every
not-
night he was coming to your room.
Every night. It was
wasn't
once
every
in a
night.
while.
Eric also likes to chat. He's a
Yes,
chatter,
he
so if
is.
there's an opportunity for a chat, he'll take it.
It's true.
Another fun fact about Eric, he doesn't say goodbye.
That's not true.
Yeah, Eric, you did it at the ice skating rink. All of a sudden, we all looked around. We're like, "Where's Eric?" Where's
I had a
Eric?
call for work.
Did you say goodbye?
Again, Mercury Capital Markets. We took all your calls.
Oh, very good.
But you didn't say goodbye.
I had to get on a call.
Eric, you hang up the phone all the time. You don't say goodbye.
That's
Like,
not
okay,
true.
cool.
Eric's goodbye is, I have to get on a call.
Yeah, and then done.
I'm busy.
Oh.
Working for his investors.
Too busy
Mercury
for the
Capital Equity something.
Mercury Capital Markets
Right.
or
Oh, that's
Arrow
interesting.
Equities.
Someone wrote you wrote that. You wrote a question to your own question. And it
You
wasn't even a
answered
question.
it?
I'm really your older brother.
Are you still on this older brother?
It's just
Oh my
weird.
gosh. Okay, I'm very excited for this podcast.
need, like, a
LOL. Oh
dialogue,
yay.
you know,
Would they move
next
to
door.
Israel?
So I think maybe one day in my life I would,
Are you serious?
but not anytime soon.
Are you kidding? You just literally just blew my mind. I'm the happiest person alive.
Well,
right now.
this is
much
kind
do
of
you have
like,
to
I
make? We're all
guess,
coming here.
weird, but I don't have so much faith in like our political system today in America. And it makes me nervous sometimes. And I feel like in Israel, being Jewish, it's like our home and we're safe there.
Oh my God. Loud so they
So-
could hear it.
That's and
That was
there's
a high five.
like the whole geopolitical climate in the world currently scares me a little. And the only place Jews are like totally at home is Israel. So if anything ever shifted a little
Amazing.
bit one way or the other, I would probably go to Israel.
Wow. What about you, Benjamin? Is that a no? That was a no.
Israel has a lot of
If
dust.
my mother moves, he'll move because he's a mama's boy. So that's my answer to Benjamin. Whose side do your parents take when you all argue?
Oh, it's me.
Well, mom takes
No,
Benjamin's
this
side.
is all very simple.
What?
Nobody takes my side.
That's true.
No, because it's not true. Okay, this is what happens. If my mother's around, my mother takes Benjamin's side always.
Yes.
Like
Right.
nobody.
Yeah.
And if Dad's around, he takes
No,
Danielle's side, and
he
if he
doesn't take
disagrees
my
with
side.
her, pleads the fifth.
No,
We
but
literally
yes,
had that
yes.
But
today.
he doesn't take sides. He just stays.
No.
fine.
No,
If Dad-
either he takes
if
your
you're
side or he
involved-
pleads the fifth.
If you're involved and you're wrong,
I'm never.
Dad will
wrong.
say, I don't get involved in
I'm
this.
never wrong. That's why he knows I'm right.
Or he'll say, guys, don't waste my time with this.
Yeah. But when you're right, he'll be like, of course Danielle's right.
Whatever.
And then if it's between me and Eric,
Eric,
Dad will say, you
Yeah.
guys are idiots.
Well, I'm always right. That's the scary part.
Who's always right?
Me.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, Eric. Okay.
God.
Would you live in Israel? Okay, well, we discussed this already. There was a lot of that. Would you live in Israel?
Why does everyone want to know that?
If you would live in Israel? Because I live in Israel, so they want to know if you would live in Israel. Okay, this whole page is basically the same question, so I'm just going to put it out there. I think you're not going to be so happy with me asking
I
it,
don't
but
care.
I'm going to. Okay, are you single?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Next question. Are you?
looking for-
Yeah.
It's
What
part
kind of
two-
girl
it's a
are you
two-part
looking
question.
for?
It's a worse question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good question.
That's a weird question
Anyone-
because I don't
no,
know.
but,
Like, I'll
no.
go out with the girl
Like,
and
cool, you're looking for an awesome girl.
No, but
Yeah.
anyway, it's just like, it's such a generic question.
They're
Good
looking for somebody that
meat
Danielle would
Yeah,
approve of.
exactly. Like, I don't know.
Good
Stupid
Midos,
question.
nice, pretty, all
As
that.
long as Danielle
Okay.
approves of her, it's fine, right?
And she has to be Jewish.
I don't need to approve of her.
no, she has to
like,
get. She has to get along with Danielle.
I'll like whoever it is you marry.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Why does everybody tell me that in our family? Yes, I will. I don't feel threatened by another girl in the family.
I hope you wouldn't feel threatened by somebody that's
I
involved
don't
with
feel
me.
threatened at all.
Good.
Okay,
Did you see
fine.
Mom's Mamuna announcement?
Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, okay. If they are single, I have they're looking they have someone for you. Can they
For
reach
who?
out to you? It was for
They
both
should
boys.
reach out to you.
To me, and then what should I do? Because I always say I don't get involved. Because if I suggest something, they'll say no.
They could DM them.
Should they direct message you?
Sure.
Should I give them your Instagram and say
Oh,
message him?
speaking of
Sure.
Instagrams, at Mercury Capital Markets.
This
you
podcast
can
has
see
been
some-
brought to you by Mercury
No, but
Capital
for real,
Markets.
you can see some sample transactions that I've done in the last couple of months. And at Mercury Capital Markets,
Okay, Eric, how old are you?
30.
Benjamin, how old are you?
27.
You're 27?
I
He's
am.
getting so old, right?
Years old?
20. Yeah, years old.
27 years
Yeah,
old.
he's getting
Holy
old.
moly. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm almost 28.
Oh, what?
Yeah, July.
Can you believe Benjamin's going to be 30 in 2 years?
Not July 6th. July 10th. Oh, well.
July 6th
That's
is
not
mom.
her fault.
is
That's
mom
not
and
my
dad-
fault. No.
That's mom and dad's anniversary.
That's mom and dad's
No, she
anniversary.
knows Hebrew birthdays. She doesn't know English birthdays.
August 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's August 25th.
I never
You
know
know-
the difference between
Right.
him and
yeah,
mom.
Yeah,
Of course you do.
yeah.
I literally just wait until the 20th, and then I decide what the 25th
Whose
is.
birthday? What's the look, Eric? Why are you giving me looks? What's your issue?
No, nothing.
No, it looks like you have an issue.
I don't have any issues.
Well, you know,
Stop
I would
treating him like a
disagree.
middle child. Let's go.
He is a middle
You noticed
child.
that, right?
He is
Yeah.
a middle child. Do you miss Danielle and the kitties? How often do you visit?
Well, not
I
enough.
think
you don't come.
I don't think we see each other in person enough
Right.
because, like we miss the kids and we miss seeing you.
Right.
But during the summer, you're there for 5 weeks, which feels like a very long time.
I tried to come in January. I think that was your fault I didn't come.
No.
It was not, actually. You had like a bachelor party or something that you had to go to a week later so you couldn't take off from work. I remember because I was upset about it.
But you were also non-committal for a week for me. At
What?
first, yes.
What did you want her to
Because I
do?
wasn't-
Where else?
pressuring you.
Where else is she going?
yeah.
No, you're like, well, it's winter vacation, and this one's coming, that one's coming.
No,
It was
because
a
I
whole
didn't want to
thing.
pressure you. I didn't want you to feel pressured. Whatever, you're here now. That's all that counts. You'll come again soon. Okay, what is the favorite food Danielle makes?
Ooh.
Cookies.
I knew you were going to say that. Shoot, I wish we would have said it at the same time. Oof.
Let's do it
I knew you were
again.
going to say
One
that.
summer, when we were in high school, my parents used to leave every summer and go to Fire Island.
No. Not when you were in high school. Since
Whatever, our whole
since I
lives.
was born, yeah.
But when we were in high school, me and Danielle would stay home in the house.
Right, we wouldn't want to go as much.
And when Danielle came home from Israel after her first year, I was still having a lot of fun in the house, and Danielle was like very well behaved. Not that she wasn't always well behaved, but I wanted to like have parties in the house and this and that, and Danielle didn't want it. So I don't know how we came to some kind of agreement, but Danielle would make us cookies every night.
Right.
And that was like
And we
part
had
of
a
the
cookie
beginning
jar.
of your like
Yeah, we had a
peace, love,
cookie
and
jar.
carroting.
Yeah.
So really, you owe everything to Eric. That's what he's trying
Oh,
to say.
that's absolutely.
Right.
It all
By
comes
the
back
way,
to
you
Eric.
started.
owe me everything.
See, it all comes back to Eric.
Well, he's your big brother.
No, but it was awesome. We had a cookie jar, and Danielle knew to keep it full all day, like every day.
That Danielle knew to keep it full all day. They okay.
That was in her place.
Or what? Or what? Okay. How hard was it to deal with only one sister who was the princess in the house?
Well,
I don't
we
know if we
just
had to
knew
deal
that
with it.
she.
No, it was somebody else. Look.
I don't know that it was dealing with it. It was just knowing that
It was
if you were in the room, I was in the room, and Dad was in the room, I wasn't really in the room.
It's such a Benjamin thing to say, but it's kind of true.
What? Oh gosh. Okay. I
But
love
at the end of
that.
this podcast, Ben's going to say he wasn't in the room either. So
Okay, what's your favorite restaurant in the Five Towns? Chosen.
traditions.
You always
Yeah.
liked traditions. You were so annoying when we were little on Sunday nights and we would go out to
Dad
dinner.
loves tradition.
You're
And
not gonna like
we
my
always
answer.
wanted to go to Chosen. Always Chosen. And I'd be like, I don't like Chinese food. I don't like Chinese food. I don't want to go to Chosen.
No,
I wanna go to
everyone
tradition."
likes
Why do you
Chosen,
say
but
chosen?
You didn't when we were little.
no,
you
because
didn't.
you
Chosen.
get it every day.
Chosen. You know you say it wrong.
It's
What,
chosen.
Chosen.
Oh,
Chosen.
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 No, chosen.
This is a new thing of you saying
No,
chosen.
she's always
no,
called
she's
it
always called it
Chosen.
chosen, but it's chosen.
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 It's like Muslim.
It is Mawzone.
I'll tell you
What's
this.
it called? What's it called?
Mawzone.
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 No,
Mawzone.
you're wrong. It's Muslim.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
No, it's
Mawzone.
It's
Mawzone.
Mawzone.
Like the
Nobody-
Mawzone.
Yeah, it's
nobody
Muslim.
agrees.
Everybody agrees.
No, nobody agrees. It's Muslim.
No, only
If it was Mawzone, there wouldn't be an A in it.
Please,
it's MAU. It's Maw.
please send in your
Mawzone.
answers. Please post a
Everybody-
question.
No, we already. You don't understand. Like we've
No.
we've gone to great
I
lengths
still don't agree
to.
with you.
Okay.
Most people
Oh
do.
And by the way, it's Oregon.
It's Oregon.
No, it's
What was the computer game called?
no, it's
Oregon Trails.
Oregon Trails.
No,
Nobody's
no,
ever
no,
said
no,
Oregon
I agree.
Trails.
It's called Oregon Trails.
Yeah, that was your
But
first
it was
exposure to
created
Oregon.
from somebody
Do you know
from
what
New
was
York.
so bad? We were playing Taboo today in the hotel because we went to eat
Whoa,
lunch
who
the
won?
last day by my parents.
The
Whatever. Nobody won.
Yeah.
We just ended the game.
We just
Nobody
ended
won.
We did end the game at some point,
Yeah, we
and
just
one
ended
team
it.
had.
More
It was-
points.
we were-
Six
we
more
were-
cards than
we
the
weren't
other.
finished playing when we ended the game. So
We
there was no winner.
ended having gone through 500
and,
cards.
and then there was no winner. So what are you
No,
supposed
there
to
was
do?
a winner.
There
No,
was a
there was
winner.
no winner. There's no winner
was
if
a
you don't
winner.
end the
Boys
game.
won.
Oh my gosh. I'm outnumbered, so there's no girls to back me up. The girls won. The boys are just sore losers.
Oh,
Wait, now
No
you went
chutzpah.
from the game didn't end to you actually won.
What?
You just we won. Again,
you
arguing.
guys-
It's
cheated.
not fair because we had to give mommy
But you
turns.
also
this is
cheated.
supposed.
That's
This
No.
is supposed to be an honest, real podcast.
No, you guys are ganging up on me.
But you guys cheated. Everyone.
We did not
Yes,
cheat.
you can't use the Hebrew
You
trans-
said Shem and Zayit for
No,
Aslan.
no,
You
no.
said
No, but that was
Yeah.
fair. That was a 1-for-1
it was
exchange.
1 for 1, so
One
that
for
wasn't
one.
a cheat.
That was
It was
Okay,
because
hold
you're
on.
such
I
a
do want to ask your podcast listeners this.
Yes.
If you say pizza and the word is
Pizzeria.
Which is spelled with an E. Pizzeria.
Wait.
Pizzeria.
That
It's
should
pizza
not have
and
counted.
pizzeria.
Oh, is
Pizza.
that
Oh,
what
what
it's-
is
Let's go to the pizzeria.
Can I have a slice of pizza?
Fine, sudden death. Sudden death. Get the taboo. Sudden death. Get the taboo.
No,
Get the
no, no,
taboo.
no, no.
You're
Yeah,
gonna lose.
absolutely.
You're gonna
No,
lose.
you guys are gonna lose. Me and Ellie are on the same wave. Oh, you guys are also on the same
Yeah,
wave. Get the taboo. Get the taboo.
We're in the middle of
Get the
podcast.
taboo. It's sudden death. Go get the taboo. You need to play. We need to hear.
What
Okay.
are we doing?
We're doing. I don't know. We have to figure out the sudden
She
death
doesn't know
rules.
yet, but
1 second. Was Danielle nice to you, or did she bully you? I did not.
I don't think bullying.
Yeah.
We always had a very close relationship
Yeah.
as a family, and we fought like brothers and sisters always, but we always got along very
There was no
well.
bullying.
Yeah.
We were all
There was
nice.
just the
No.
Sabrina Trap incident.
Yeah.
That's the one that always.
No, we weren't mean to each other. Oh, do you get jealous of driving with Dad? I guess yes. That you
I
made
don't.
that
I don't
clear
get jealous
today.
of driving
Okay.
with that.
Do you want-
I've been on a driving with that.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I was very unwelcome.
Say you were there.
Do you want a series on peas, love, and carrots?
No.
Like Mercury Capital with Eric.
It would bore
You should
guys.
run Eric's commercials. It could be like,
I should run Eric's.
This
Wait, time
podcast
out. Eric,
brought
it's
to you
been 2
by-
minutes. Go.
Can I buy ad space for Mercury
Go
Capital
right now.
Markets at Mercury Capital Markets?
at Mercury Capital Markets on Instagram and Twitter. Please follow.
Benjamin, what kind of law firm deals? Law firm? What did we say? Lawsuits? Transactions. What kind of transactions? should
Commercial
they bring
real
you?
estate transactions.
Commercial real estate. How would they
Or
find
any
you?
type of, we do lender and borrower side, and we also do buy sell. So
How would they contact you?
they could find me at B Gleitman at REISSSHEPPE.com.
No,
It's ReeseShep.com.
that was too
That
long.
was too.
It's a
Yeah.
mouthful.
Yeah, you guys maybe need to come up with a new .com part. Like
I just use
Benjamin
Eric
at
at
law.com.
MercuryCapital.com.
I'll send it to the partners.
you'll send it to
Bring
them.
that up at the next
Yeah,
partner
the partner.
meeting. Just go with law.com. It's probably not
Oh my
taken.
gosh!
Don't worry about it.
I just have to show you this question because you're not even going to believe it. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Does your mother really eat your pizza and ice cream?
And where were we recently? She just tried again.
You
What
guys
was
should
that?
know the face Eric's making right
She
now
can't help
is of
it.
No, it
trauma.
was so recent.
She can't help it. That first bite is so good. I don't blame her. And if you have a kid like Eric, he's like a target to steal his food. He was too nice.
Yeah, he is
They
too
know.
nice.
Oh, she did it
It's
to
like,
Mayor.
it's like doing it to Batya.
She just did it to Mayor. I can't remember what though.
She likes the first bite.
But
I
he
don't
let
blame
her. He was like cool
Oh,
about
Mayor
it.
loves Mom.
Yeah.
Mayor would do anything for Mimit. He loves Mimit. He would give Mimit all the first bites of every piece of pizza forever.
And not feel bad about it.
No, he loves
I would feel bad about it.
Right. No, he would do anything.
You know I'm scarred though. Like I don't even like people touching my plate. Like you know when you're at a restaurant and someone eats off your plate?
Yeah.
Like I'll kill them.
No, but that's gross.
I don't think anybody
But
likes
that's
No,
gross.
I don't mind sharing plates, but if it's my plate and someone takes a French fry, that really pisses me off.
I hear that.
If it's
Okay.
in the middle, I'm like totally cool.
I think that's a Gleitman thing, generally.
Do you think
we
Danielle
don't
would
share.
have
Yeah.
Do you think Danielle would have been different if she had a sister?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Really?
She would have eaten the sister. You would not have let a sister survive in our house.
Well, was it older or younger?
Well, it just says
It didn't
whatever.
matter.
Hey,
Danielle
sister?
needed that
no,
attention.
no. Danielle wouldn't be Danielle
No,
if
but-
there was a sister that came before her.
But
Right.
if there was like a
Like,
younger
if-
sister that came
If
along,
Dad had
you
a
would've-
princess,
She wouldn't have been okay
if Danielle
with
was
Are you
princess
saying that I'm
number 2,
replaceable?
if Danielle was princess number 2,
Yeah, that might not have worked for you.
I don't know that you'd talk to Dad.
Yeah. I don't- If Benjamin was a girl, you'd be pissed.
No, I would not. How is it having such a bubbly sister? Oh,
Well,
that's not
isn't that
proper. It's
bubbly?
not. Yes,
Bubbly.
it's not proper English.
Maybe they meant bubbly.
I think what they're trying to say
Is it bubbly or
how is
lovely?
it having such a bubbly sister affected your life? I think they asked, they like went in a different direction in the middle of that question.
So the nice thing is when you're around Danielle, you don't have to talk as much.
Are you serious?
What do you think people say about you?
Are you,
Yeah, you're definitely the talker.
are you serious?
Am I the talker over you?
Yes, Eric.
Yeah.
Nobody in our family talks more than you, and maybe Mom.
Mom.
You and Mom are on the same length. You can go on. Are you serious?
No, I know I could talk.
You don't
for a
even
while.
listen. You don't even listen to the radio.
I listen to the radio every morning.
Wait. Do you think that
While they're eating
I
breakfast?
talk more than you?
Yeah, for sure.
No. Ellie,
I think you're with.
Really?
Benjamin.
So-
Eric talks a lot.
This
Yeah.
is my
you
wake
do.
up call.
Because Danielle, you can sit quietly.
Right.
Eric can't sit, let alone quietly.
Wait, this is a harsh one. Were you angry with her for moving to Israel?
No, it's-
What's wrong with you?
It's a harsh one. It's a
Don't
harsh
say who it was, but that was silly.
Okay. How does okay. Is there anything you like to make in the kitchen? Well, Benjamin likes to cook.
Yeah.
Benjamin's a good cook.
I do like to cook. I like making steak, like things that are pretty basic, but I like making steak like in the pan and then putting it in the oven, like that kind of thing. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
called. What is that called?
Cooking.
What else do I like to make?
I have a cooking thing.
What?
So I moved into a new apartment, and in my kitchen, there's no cabinets, there's shelves. So I called Danielle and I asked her what's good pots and pans. And she tells me, and I buy them, and they were way too expensive. And now I have 2 sets of full pots and pans that have never been used. Because
you can
I don't
donate them
cook.
to me. I'll take them. You also got really nice pots and pans.
Because of you.
Well, I didn't tell you to get a whole set. I said just to get one.
I got the meat, I got the dairy.
Well, you did it right. Okay. Are you guys ready? Sudden death taboo. Whoever gets the most
Wait,
cards
what
in
are the
1
teams?
minute
It's
wins.
you and Ellie.
Me and Ellie against you two.
Okay, so don't-
No, but we need to. You give and receive. You give once and you receive once. Okay. So it's 4
Okay.
minutes altogether.
Yeah.
Understand?
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Who's
Ellie.
timing?
I'll time.
Okay, Ellie.
1 second.
Ellie.
Hold on.
Wait. Let me mix those.
I didn't cheat. I'm not a cheater.
Yes, you are. I
Are you
saw
kidding
you
me?
today.
Are you kidding? This
Dude,
is coming
these are
from
all
Eric.
used from today.
Eric, you literally.
These are all
Use the green
we
side.
would play. It was put in to be on the green
Yeah,
side.
it was.
Eric would play Monopoly, and the money would casually just disappear from the bank account.
okay.
You always
I
wanted to
feel
be
like
the
you
banker.
made me look like the cheater
You always-
because I wouldn't defend
You
myself.
always wanted to be the banker. You always wanted to be the banker. Red alert. Red
Yeah.
alert.
Okay.
Good with money.
On your marks.
Wait, Ellie, are you paying
You
attention?
have 1 minute. 1 minute or 30 seconds?
1 minute.
Fell
No.
asleep.
Okay.
1 minute on the clock. On
Ellie,
your marks.
wait, 1 second. I need to prepare. Ellie, are you ready?
How long
No,
has this
it's
been
not
so
fair.
far?
He's asleep. If I lose, it's Ellie's fault. Ellie,
You're
come on, come on.
Okay.
How do you
Fresh.
see how long it's been so far?
Well, you can't tell until the end.
On your marks.
Wait.
Get-
Okay, ready?
Get set. Go.
Okay, this is in England. They call a
Big
man
Ben.
this. They call a man this.
Oh, I
Mister,
got
sir.
Yeah, it's like a. This is so
Gentleman.
hard. Okay, when you have a bubble, you.
Bobby.
No, what do you do to make bubbles?
Blow.
Right. Okay.
Blow.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Oh my gosh. This is people do it in Israel all the time, or on Central Avenue when they want to go into a
Yell.
store and there's
Scream.
no place for them to
Double
put their.
park.
Yeah. Okay. This is. Oh my gosh, you can't say it. Okay, when you yell at your kids, another word for yelling is.
Scream.
Another word for screaming is.
Shout.
Okay. This and shout.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, he said it first. I could say it. Okay. Okay. We love this at Nunley's. They have this thing.
Carousel.
Okay, but what's another word for it?
Merry-go-round.
Yes. Okay. This is. Oh, he's an old singer. Okay. Blank in blanks. Blank in. Shoot, that's hard. Blank in
Time's
blank.
up. Time's up.
Frank. It was Frank Sinatra. I was trying to get you to say Franks and blanks, but it was
You wanna
actually
go first?
blank and blank.
I don't know.
What were the words?
Whatever you want.
No, that was it.
No, that you couldn't say for Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yeah, it was. It
How
was
many
too
did you
many.
get?
It was like all descriptions of him. Okay, we got 4. It's your guys' turn. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who's giving? Who's receiving?
Okay.
Okay, Eric, go.
Are you ready?
Oh no, I didn't start the timer. Okay, on your mark and set, go.
You know the RC?
Cola. Coca-Cola. Diet Coke.
Yeah, dude.
Good.
Remember the movie Joe?
Joe.
Joe something?
Joe Dirt.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like an Italian.
Yeah, dude.
On Google, they have a service for you to receive letters.
Email. Gmail.
And there was like a movie.
You've got mail.
Nah, you said movie.
Oh, shit.
All right. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Leia Bela does the
Ballet.
Yeah.
That was good.
Ooh. Remember the game where you write things to fill
Etch
in?
a sketch.
No. It's
Starlight,
It's
Starbread?
a book where you fill in
Connect the dots.
words to finish and
Crossword
make
puzzles.
a story.
Oh. And Mad Libs.
Yeah, and then if you take out the first
Ad-libs.
letter, yeah.
Time.
Good, because couldn't do that one, I don't think. We'll pass all dirty ones.
Okay,
Don't say
give us
dirty.
the one that you said the word of.
Yeah, movie.
Movie. Thank you.
Alright.
How many did you
We
get?
still have
4, so
4.
they have 5.
Okay, ready, Ellie.
Wait.
Ellie, are you ready?
On your marks. Get set. Go.
On a campus, there.
Dorm room, cafeteria, lunchroom,
No, okay,
school.
these people that they live
Fraternity,
together. Okay,
sorority.
yes. This season of Top Chef, they went
New Orleans,
to.
Kansas.
Where did they?
Kentucky,
Yeah,
Kentucky
and
Derby,
where-
Kentucky
yes.
Derby.
She
Don't
was
distract
in a movie where she was like
Drew Barrymore.
a playwright.
She was a playwright?
Yeah, she.
I don't know.
She
Julia
loved-
Roberts.
No,
Meryl Streep.
no,
I know
keep
the answer.
going. Yeah, no, she.
That's literally the only actresses I know. I'm done. I'm trying to get her to
Was
say
she
her
in
name.
Prime?
Oh my
What
gosh,
was that
Ellie, I
called?
can't. I'm freaking out. We're going to lose. Are
I
you
know, I
kidding
can't
me?
remember.
What are you doing, Ellie?
Okay. Who was in it? Ralph Fiennes?
No, I don't know
Why
who that is. I don't know who that is.
Time.
Oh my gosh, Ellie, that was awful.
Eric, it's my turn.
What was it?
Dude,
Oh,
they got
Gwyneth
2.
Paltrow?
Yeah, what's she in?
Goop! Gwyneth Paltrow,
Loves
Goop!
Goop. That's like the Goop of her website.
What?
Are you kidding me? Goop! She makes like all these organic products and she's like a clean eater and all these things. Oh my god, Goop! Gwyneth Paltrow!
Well, don't advertise for her on your podcast.
Mercury Capital.
Okay,
I
just
love that movie,
hit start when
Shakespeare.
you.
I cannot believe it.
Shakespeare was.
All right, let's go.
Okay, on
Ready,
your mark.
set, go.
No, excuse me. Are you holding the timer or am I?
You asked if she was bossy?
Okay,
Wait, what do
unmarked.
they have to be in order to win the game?
No, we're
3.
not telling them. We're not telling them anything.
It's not so hard to
Yeah.
remember.
No, but she has 5 from the first.
Can you
And she
stop?
got
Can
2.
you stop?
Oh, she
Oh
only
my
got 2.
gosh. Sabotage. You sabotaged me. Goop.
We need 4.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh,
Skip
he
it.
doesn't have. Nope, he can't.
Google.
Get it.
You'll lose it. You'll lose another
Google,
card.
Yahoo.
search engine,
These are all examples
.com's websites.
of. He just won
gets so
for the first time in like
everyone.
17 years. On Sunday.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger Woods.
I got
you.
it. So boom, you don't get that.
On a
one. You get that
website, you.
Search,
Gave them the answer.
Another-
browse,
yeah.
surf.
Okay, we didn't have this. I didn't have this in my bedroom in Woodsburg.
one. A window.
On the.
Did you have a window?
No, I had a window. It was
A
just
clock?
so dark. You had it.
TV.
No, shoot.
A second
Television?
bedroom? Because you did have a second bedroom.
All right, there's a
First
ceiling
bedroom.
and there's a floor and then there's.
A wall.
Okay, what covers those?
Drapes.
Wallpaper.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have 4?
James Bond had a Aston Martin, and if somebody was in the seat next to him,
Ejected him. Wait, you were done. We won.
Time's up.
Okay.
Wow, they're so much better at this game than you.
No, they're not. You
Wow, that was
failed me.
Yeah.
That's not
We
fair.
won.
How many do you have? No, first of all, you don't get what's it
3,
called
4,
because I said
5,
it. Tiger
6,
Woods.
7, 8, 9. We still won regardless.
Still won.
Wow, you're so bad.
Okay, podcast over. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Are there still a lot more
It's
questions?
not fair, Ellie. It's not fair.
Okay, I'll take the blame. It's
You want to know the one common
One-
thread running through us?
What?
It's competition.
Oh gosh, Ellie. Gwyneth Paltrow goop.
I wouldn't have had a clue for that one either.
My clue was good.
Why didn't you just skip
I
it?
did get it.
Because then you would have gotten it. What would?
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah.
What?
If you skip, the other team
Oh,
gets
if you
it?
skip, yeah. Okay, fine. They won. Now everybody sees.
But I'm the best at this game.
No, I'm the best at this game.
I could team up with anybody and
You're
win.
both pretty good at this game.
I'm an excellent clue giver, and I'm the best
So
guesser.
should we do one round, me and you?
No,
against
no,
them,
I'm
too?
I mean, it
Done.
would be.
Are there more
Unfair.
Yeah.
questions for them?
Oh yeah, there are. Oh,
I
back to
also
the
think
podcast.
I'm stronger than him.
No,
Of course you
everyone
think
knows you're not.
What do you mean?
He's an excellent clue giver.
I'm an excellent clue receiver.
Fine, that's true. You know what? It takes two. It
Do
takes
you
two to
see
be
how
on a team.
quick I?
It takes
A
two.
lot of your clues no one would understand.
Are either of you ready to get married?
Sure.
Yeah, they both
Yeah.
are.
Okay. What kind of girls are you looking for? We asked that. What? Okay, Eric. What was your major undergrad?
Finance.
Benjamin.
was a history major.
Okay, Eric, would you make Aliyah? We discussed this. Benjamin, we discussed this. What's your favorite dinner as a kid? Ooh, I know both of
Oh.
these answers. Go.
Hold on, I wanna.
You know my
I
answer?
wanna-
I don't know
I
mine.
definitely know your answer.
Should we do something where we walk into another room and you say it?
No.
Because I really
I think
don't
mine's
It's
macaroni and
it's 1:30
cheese.
in the morning, Benjamin, please.
okay.
We only have time for taboo.
All right.
Macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese and
I was
fish
going to say
sticks.
wacky mac and fish sticks
Yeah.
for both
I
of
knew he
you.
was going to say fish.
Yep. I was going to say wacky mac and
I
fish
even
sticks.
knew that.
You-
What do you
had
guys
the fish
think
She
my
had
favorite
said
dinner
both
was?
those answers for you
Your
before.
favorite
just,
dinner?
just so you
And I
understand
even think I've
that.
said it on Instagram. For
I have
sure.
no clue.
Your favorite dinner was chosen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that doesn't count.
Okay, but homemade dinner.
I feel like you just liked the cucumbers at the beginning.
Oh, I loved the cucumbers at the beginning. I loved that.
Yeah.
First of all, wacky mac and fish sticks was my worst dinner. I hated that
that was
dinner.
the best dinner.
But it was only on Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights could have either been baked ziti or wacky mac
so
and fish
baked
sticks.
ziti was your favorite.
And I
you love baked
hated.
ziti.
No, it wasn't my favorite actually. I hated wacky mac.
What
and
was
fish sticks.
your favorite dinner? Was probably like sushi or something.
No, my favorite dinner was meat. Once a week, mommy made us like red meat,
Steaks.
like London
Really?
broil or steak. Yeah, always. That was like the best dinner because she made that for Daddy a lot. And then, like on the nights we didn't like wacky mac and fish sticks, I'd have to wait
Do you
until Daddy
remember
came home and
as-
I'd
that
have
was-
to go steal his dinner.
Do you remember that? Dad would come home. He'd have like a whole totally different
She
dinner
was
than
such
us.
a good wife. I mean, still such a good wife. She was like really amazing.
Yeah.
She made him a separate dinner. The house was clean. We were bathed. Like
And we would like sit there, like if we were up when he was home, like we'd sit there like watching him eat, annoying him.
oh my gosh,
as
she
he's
always made
taking-
him corn with the saran wrap on
Yes,
top to like keep
yes.
that heat in. And then it would like stick to the side of the bowl. That's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, he had really good dinners. Okay, what is your hobby? Benjamin, I
I
think
play
know.
hockey
And you paint.
and I paint.
Eric. Mercury Capital.
Probably work.
Work. Yeah, Eric is like
I play tennis.
Eric has a really good work ethic. Well, also you do like the triathlon things.
I stopped doing them as much, but I bike, I run.
Right. You're very active. Okay. OMG, don't say my name. Oh, okay, I guess she asked a question. Who was the best babysitter? Did we have babysitters really? I don't think we had babysitters.
We had live-in housekeepers.
I don't really get the like.
But also, by the time I was
By the time I was old enough to
12,
remember
I was
being
babysitting.
babysitted, it was you.
yeah, and I loved babysitting because then I got to watch TV, and we weren't really allowed to watch TV during the week.
I had a TV in my
You
room.
weren't allowed to watch TV during the week.
Only once we moved to home. We didn't always have, like in Fordham Lane, we didn't have TVs.
Right. But I was young.
No, but I used to camp outside Mom and
Oh my
Dad's room at
gosh.
Fordham Lane.
We used to go to bed. We each slept in our own room. We used to go to bed, and Benjamin would leave his bed and sit outside, and they knew you were there.
No, they didn't.
They asked them. They totally knew you were there,
It
and
was
they
a
did not
great
make you go
hiding
back to bed.
place.
It wasn't a hiding place. You were in the hallway watching their TV while you were hiding.
Yeah, but their door opened.
They knew you were there.
But he had
They knew you were
utility
there.
cloak.
No, he was just the baby, so he got away with it.
Well, I never went to
Leaf
sleep.
over it.
Benjamin never went to sleep. Benjamin, you went to sleep so late.
Eric used to get
went
very
sleep like
upset.
4 hours.
Eric used to get very upset that I had a later bedtime than him.
Because Eric's like Dovey. Like, they need to sleep. Like, they need to sleep, but they wake up
You know
very
what's
they get
funny
early.
tired
though?
out.
As I've gotten older, I became the worst sleeper.
I'm also really bad.
I don't
sleeper.
sleep anymore.
Me either. I can't sleep at night.
He
But
says that, but
Daddy
we've been sharing a
Daddy
room.
also is a terrible
But
sleeper.
we've been sharing a room this week, and I look over at Eric, and he's out cold.
But he's jet lag and all messed up. That doesn't count. How does it feel to be the lawyer of the family? Woo!
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Baruch Hashem. Okay, what's your funniest childhood memory with Danielle? That was a good question.
Okay.
It's too hard to answer on the spot.
Eric got tired. His eyes are closing, so he's like checked out. This is why he was being quiet.
You know,
No,
what? I have an
have
answer.
funny memories.
What's
of
your
it.
answer?
Can I tell the Morocco story
What Morocco story?
with Eric?
When you locked me in the
We locked him in
bathroom?
the bathroom for 3 hours.
It wasn't. It was for 3 minutes.
Grandma was
I
just
think it was
sitting up in
hours.
bed and
No, it
Grandma was
wasn't.
back there
Grandma
at
was
home.
in the room with us.
But Grandma raised 7 children. Like, we did not face her. We were
No.
only 3 of us. She
Also,
was
I think
unfazed.
she wanted Eric in there just as much as us.
She was literally unfazed by us. We were all over the place in that hotel room, and she was just like chilled out on the bed watching Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
Like, could not be bothered. She was so calm.
Unbelievable. I come to dinner.
But that's
and I
not
get
a
threatened with
Danielle
a knife in
memory.
my back.
That's an Eric memory.
No, that was a me and Danielle memory of locking you in a bathroom for an
I
hour.
thought who
It
did
wasn't an hour. It
who
was like
did we
30
pretend
seconds.
was adopted? You?
Benjamin.
No, me.
I thought it was Eric. It's
No.
not likely that you would
No,
be adopted.
but you guys invented a very believable backstory.
Yeah.
Oh, I even remember.
And
his
it was
name
Dad's
said.
friend. I'm not going to say his name, but it was Dad's friend. And
then
they
you were
didn't have
crying.
kids. And they didn't have
You were
kids yet.
crying. Yes, they did. You were
They didn't
crying.
have kids
Yeah.
So they just didn't want me.
But it was Dad's friend that like we never really knew, but we
Benjamin-
always knew of.
Benjamin was hysterical crying at the end. It was horrible.
And here's the thing. Dad and Mom got involved so little in our fights or stupid
Right.
arguments that they never told me that it wasn't married.
It still might be true.
They would just say, come on, it's your brother and sister.
Leave me alone.
Like, no birth certificate. Nothing.
Worse than that, when you went to get the DMV, they wouldn't even give it to you because it was the wrong
Yeah, because
name.
my birth certificate was just crossed out.
Benjamin, when he was born, my mother wanted to name him Michael Benjamin. So in the hospital, you fill out the birth certificate. Like, even you don't say the Hebrew name, but you do the birth certificate in the hospital. Then the day of the bris, she switched it to Benjamin Michael.
But
she-
there was no reason
But
to
she
do
never,
that legally.
But
She could have just called me
legally.
Benjamin
She
Michael.
just crossed it out on the birth certificate.
So when
When you went to the DMV, they were like, "This isn't you."
they said this is not a valid birth certificate, and your birth certificate
All right,
doesn't
can we
match your
move on?
social.
Yeah.
I had to change my name at
It
16.
didn't match his social security card either. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Why
God
does
forbid
this
we spend 5 minutes not talking about Eric.
Is that what just happened?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Let's go.
Okay. What things do you do better than Danielle?
Everything.
Oh, a
Okay.
lot of things.
Okay, fine. That's fair enough. Like what?
Cooking.
Better athlete.
Okay.
Better cook.
Me or boy? Not so sure.
Ooh.
I mean,
But you're
really,
saying
that's
there's a
what I'm
chance.
Better at
What you're
something.
saying is
They're
there's
not.
a chance.
Ellie,
Yeah,
are
we
you
are.
kidding
Oh,
me?
much better
All
than
of a
Kevin.
sudden, you just chime in. All of a sudden, you're questioning,
They did beat you.
name something that you're better at than Danielle. And all of a sudden, Ellie has something to say.
Yeah, they beat you.
Oh my gosh, Ellie! Ouch! Ouch!
You are a good sidekick.
Yeah. You know what? You
wanna
keep us
come work
honest,
with
Ellie.
me?
You know what? I'm going to get my mother back here. What did she tell you? What's your job? Be the sidekick. Shh.
Ellie's starting to catch some show mode.
I see, Eric. I'm trying to hurry up, which I do.
I want to go home.
You want to go?
I know how I feel. I wasn't.
You're home though.
I'm not about the home. I'm home.
Who was the troublemaker between the three of you?
Me.
I think we all were troublemaker, like to an extent.
In different ways.
Yeah.
None of us were like.
I got in the most trouble. I got caught the most.
Yes, you got caught the most.
You were the
Okay.
worst troublemaker.
Oh, this is okay. How much fun was it to tease Danielle when you were growing up?
Not really.
She's the older sister. I don't think we really teased
You've
her that
literally been
much.
teasing me this whole podcast. Like, I'm actually I'm gonna go home and cry.
Yeah, but
I
now
am.
that Eric's the older brother,
Oh, I see how it is.
I'm not the older brother. I'm the big brother.
No, I'm actually the oldest. Like in real life, I
Yes.
was born
Also-
2 years before you. So I'm
By age.
Only by age.
you're only older by age. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
wrong.
He's not wrong. Okay.
Let's go next. Ask an original question already. They're all the
Okay,
same.
I'm looking. I couldn't print them out because our printer's working. Where did Benjamin go to law school?
I went to Cardozo.
Next.
Give him like 3
One
seconds.
second,
to
one
answer
second.
that.
I see what's going on here. We interrupt this podcast for a commercial break.
Just keep going.
Are you kidding me? You're
At Mercury Capital.
Oh gosh. Okay. Did anyone ever tell you look like Jake Johnson? Who's Jake Johnson? Do they mean Jack
Oh.
Johnson?
No, they mean Jake Johnson
Who is
from
that?
New Girl.
Who is that?
He's
Which
like
one?
the love interest of Zoe Deschanel in the show.
Did anyone ever tell you that you look like?
Jake Johnson?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, I'll take it as a compliment.
Are they talking to Benjamin?
I assume they're talking to
Gotta
the
be,
white
look at his
brother.
hair.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been accused of Jake Johnson. I've got like Muhammad this.
Rami
Tell
Malek.
them about your flight on the way here.
Okay, so on the flight, on the way, flying with Eric and me internationally, there's always something, but on this flight, we were flying Turkish Airlines, and Eric looks Turkish because he's an Arab.
Okay, he looks like Mimic.
Yeah.
Mimic is Moroccan, and they look Moroccan.
So the entire flight, me and Eric are sitting right next to each other. And we have the same last name. Our tickets have the same last name on them. They keep coming over to me and speaking English. Oh, sir, how can I help you? Do you want a water? No, I'm fine. Then they look at Eric. And they speak in Arabic or Turkish. I don't want to be offensive, so I don't know the language they speak.
You're such a lawyer.
That
You don't
is
want to be
offensive.
offensive.
That's not
No,
offensive.
he's not being offensive. He doesn't know.
That's like you can say, no offense, Eric, you're ugly.
I hate when people say no offense. Honestly, it's really a pet peeve for me. Like, if you're saying no offense, just keep your mouth shut.
It's a lot of
It's
offense.
obviously
It's a lot
offensive.
of
It's
offense.
obviously offensive. Like, saying no offense to someone means, by the way, I'm about to insult
Also,
the daylights
you
out of you,
can't
and you're not
choose.
allowed to
You
be
can't
upset about
Oh,
it.
you're
Like,
properly no
no,
offense.
no, you can't.
Like,
There's-
no offense, but I think your picture should be 2 inches to the left.
So why is that offensive at all? You don't need to say no offense. That doesn't offend me.
Also,
I'm just
you don't
hoping
get to
protect your
choose.
feelings
No,
in case
no,
care.
you don't. No offense means, by the way, I'm about to massively offend you, and I'm not also giving you the right to be upset about it. So I'm about to insult you, and I'm stealing your right to be upset about
Yeah.
it. That's what
And
it
I'm
is.
choosing your reaction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine
That's like
if it
me
was
saying,
over-
be in a good mood.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
some really bad
yeah,
news.
yeah.
Fun.
No, it could be in the reverse. Like, be happy why the chicken crossed the road.
Also,
Get to the other side. You need to be happy about that, okay?
Okay.
also, when people say,
Vamos.
don't laugh at this embarrassing story, I'm gonna laugh.
I've never heard anybody say
Like,
that.
don't laugh, but X happened to me.
Nobody's ever said that to me. Obviously, I
usually
would
it's
laugh.
like you're gonna laugh.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Wait, so what was the
That one
question?
wasn't on the bar.
That one, no.
What was the no offense question?
I already asked it.
Oh,
didn't
so
I?
Eric. Yeah, so then they kept talking to Eric in that language, and he didn't realize until 11 hours into the flight that they thought he was Turkish. He thought they were being rude to
He
them.
finally said to Benjamin, why do they keep talking to me in Arabic?
No, that wasn't what he said. He said, do you think they're being mean to me?
That's not what happened. No, that's not totally what happened. The beginning of the story is true. Like, they were speaking to me in Turkish, and I obviously would have to say what? And they would look at me like they were annoyed with me when I would be like, what? And all of a sudden, after like 10 hours into the flight, I noticed that they keep talking to Benjamin in English, and then immediately after talk to me in Turkish. And I look at Benjamin, I'm like, they were just talking to you in English, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh my gosh, okay. So you just repeated the exact same story he said for the record.
But
he told it this time.
Yeah, fine. Okay, how does it feel to know you're not as favorite as Danielle the
The
princess?
official language of Turkey is Turkish.
Yeah,
I
knew
just
that.
said that.
I know,
Yeah, he said
but
Turkish.
it's
She
showing
owns
you
it.
saying
The
he's
more you know.
questioning whether it's Arab.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Benjamin's was more of a you people kind of response. Mine was very exact.
I am a favorite of a parent, so this question's for Eric.
I don't really mind because I'm the second favorite of both.
That's interesting.
I hear that. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Does that mean
I
a
don't know
mom's
if it's
third
true.
favorite?
I don't even know if it's true.
Although if you're not first, you're last.
But okay, wait, 1 second. Let's just be real here for a second. I actually, I don't feel like they're, we make this as a joke.
Yeah.
I don't actually feel like mom favors you over me, and I don't feel like I get anything different from dad. I feel like you get private time from dad, you get private time from dad. It's become this joke thing, but in all reality, I don't feel like either parent actually has a favorite.
I don't think any of us feel slighted by anything that
We don't have to give a disclaimer so mom and dad don't feel bad at the end.
No, I actually
but
don't.
somebody obviously feels
Right.
slighted.
No, I feel like there are times where there are areas where you're very close with dad or very close with mom that I'm not in that area, or Benjamin or whatever. We all have our each unique relationships with both mom and dad.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Separate.
I also think we're all
It's already almost 2:00.
Okay. I think that was the last question. Hold on. Yeah, that was the last question.
Oh, so this podcast was brought to you by Mercury Capital Markets, www.mercurycapitalmarkets.com, or you can look us up on Instagram at Mercury Capital Markets.
Should I just tag you when the podcast comes out?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to do
that.
one super sudden death taboo
No,
card?
I
Whoever
don't.
gets it the quickest?
So who's going to give the clue? Ellie?
Oh, this is Benjamin thinking he's a great clue giver. No, because Ellie and Benjamin are too much on the same page, I feel.
I'm on the same page with everyone. I'm the best at this game.
So Ellie's going to give the clue and whoever gets it wins?
Fine,
I guess so,
here.
yeah.
Fine. Go, Ellie.
This game.
Danielle already cheated.
I did not.
What's happening?
Just go.
I'm going to hint this.
Yeah.
It can't be
I'm gonna
super
hint
personal.
Okay. When you drive down a
One-way street.
street
Dead end.
and,
Stop sign.
and you go over
Oh,
Speed
speed
bump.
up.
you go over this and
Speed limit.
it
Ticket.
can
Pop
Speedometer.
Pop your tires.
He beat both of you.
All right. Hey, thank you very much for Matt Mercury.
I answered. It's my podcast.
Lightman's out.
Eric's going out on top.
Okay, it was so fun having Eric and Benjamin here. Guys, it was really fun having you in Israel. We love you. We hope you'll come back again. Thank you guys all so much for listening to Peas in a Podcast.
Oh,
I'm
time
Danielle.
out. And special thank you for Danielle. Danielle actually made Pesach for a whole family this year. It was very cool, different than our old Pesachs because it used to just be me, my brother, and my parents.
And Grandpa. And
Yes.
Sally.
But it was a much different type of Seder. This year we were with Danielle with her kids. And it was like really
I was
fun.
there
It was
too, yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Danielle and her kid.
No, Ellie too. The whole family. It was really nice. But on top of that, Danielle cooked for everybody and did everything throughout the whole Pesach. Actually, I don't think she eats in restaurants on Pesach, so she actually cooked every single meal.
Thank you.
And we had a lot of fun with all of you.
Thank you. And we loved having you here. And it was really amazing. And as always.
Yeah, I was ending the podcast.
No, that's literally my job.
Do you want this to end or not?
You ordering Uber?
We had the.
Yeah.
There's no Uber. We live in Israel. We had the best time. Thank you all so much for listening. I love you guys. We love you. We love doing these podcasts. And thank you for always being so supportive and giving us the platform to do this and continue doing this. We have the best time. Stay tuned for our next episode of Peas in a Podcast, which will probably be our final episode for the season. And then hopefully we'll pick it back up a few months later. Anyway. Yeah, I have somebody in mind. Yeah, you're going to laugh. And I can't say it now. It's a surprise. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. This was episode 6, Peas in a Podcast. Eric and Benjamin. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome... Well, actually, I guess like it's Sphira now. So whatever day you're listening, don't forget to count Sphira. And we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Bye, everyone.